Hi everyone, my name is Marissa and this is my channel, The Budgeting Wife, where we talk about how to make smart financial decisions. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing some debt-free living that we have experienced of the 5 things that we get to do now that we're debt-free. And it's awesome that we get to share this video with you guys. Just that our journey to being debt-free was really hard and really tough, but there are so many things that are totally worth it of being debt-free. And so here are 5 things that we can do now that we have no more student loan payments. The first thing that we get to do now that we're debt-free is go on more vacations. I'm filming this video before our vacation, but right when you watch this, we'll have gotten home from our trip to Hawaii, which I'm so excited for that trip. But it's just so much fun that now that we're debt-free, we have more room in our budget to be able to travel. And this was a huge sacrifice that we made during our debt-free journey of we didn't go anywhere for vacation. So it's now really exciting to think of all the things that we get to do and everywhere we get to travel now that we have no more student loan payments. We actually have 3 trips on the books for 2018, which is crazy because we haven't gone anywhere, just the 2 of us, since our honeymoon, which was 3 years ago. So we are so excited that now we're debt-free, we get to travel, which is so fun. The second thing that we can now do now that we're debt-free is work on buying a house. So we are in an apartment right now, but we are finishing saving our emergency fund and will soon be saving for a house. We're really excited to have a house, but we knew that we wanted to be debt-free before buying a house because it's going to be the biggest financial purchase we'll ever make in our lives. And so we wanted to make sure that our finances were healthy and strong and that we were truly ready for this big financial purchase. But now that we're debt-free, we can be saving and getting excited and ready to make our house purchase in the near future. The third thing that we can do now that we're debt-free is save for newer cars. So I right now drive a 98 Camry and my husband drives a 2001 Tacoma. Mind you, he absolutely loves the Tacoma, which is great, but my 98 Camry has it's had its time. And you guys, this week a bird pooped. This is way too much information, but a bird pooped at least like 20 times on my car. So I'm just rocking the 20-year-old car with the bird poop all down the side of it. Way too much more than you needed to know. But I've totally recently been feeling the need to upgrade our cars, and I'm excited to one day not be driving the bird poop 98 Camry. But we are now starting to save for a couple new cars, and new to us, being that we're going to buy used cars and pay all cash. But now that we are no longer in debt, we have more money in our budget to be able to save towards bigger purchases like upgrading our cars. The fourth thing that we can do now that we're debt-free is save more for emergencies and retirement. This month of May, we are finishing our emergency fund where we'll have $10,000 in our emergency fund, which I think is a healthy amount to have for our stage of life and our circumstances, which has been great that we've been able to save so quickly without having student loan payments in the way. We've also been saving more towards retirement. Each of us has actually been saving 8% toward retirement and before our employer match. So we know that it's so important to be saving for retirement when you're young because you have time and compound interest on your side. So we are definitely excited about saving for retirement now so that we won't have to be so stressed and worried about it later in life. So being debt-free has definitely allowed us more wiggle room in our budget to put more towards savings in that way of emergencies and retirement. And we'll be sure to be upping our retirement contributions soon once we get things like the house and car taken care of, when we can increase our retirement contribution. Now, the fifth thing that we get to do now that we're debt-free, and there are plenty more than 5, but for this video, I'm just going to be sharing 5. But the fifth thing that we get to do is eating out more. When we were on our debt-free journey, we did not go out to eat. Maybe once a month we'd go to like Chipotle, so we'd spend like $15 a month on eating out. But now our budget, we have $50 allotted every month for eating out, which still is not a lot to many, many people. But for us, that's about 2 times out that we get to go. So it's been fun that we can now just like decide to go out, and it doesn't need to be this big thing and this big wedge in our budget, but we can allow ourselves to enjoy life a little bit more and have a little bit more fun now that we're debt free and don't have those student loan payments weighing us down. So those are the 5 things that I'm sharing with you guys in this video, and I'd love to know from you, what are things that you do now that you're debt-free, or if you are not debt-free, what are you looking forward to doing once you become debt-free? I know that there's always something that someone is most excited for when being debt-free, so I'd love to hear that from you guys. Also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. And also subscribe to my channel and turn on your bell notifications so that you can be notified when I post new videos on all personal finance related content. And with that, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.